let me invite our first participant, Mona. Why doesn't it count? Why doesn't it count, Mona?
Sanya came happily running to her father as he came back from office and said, "Yippee! I've got an A+ in my exams." Ravi hugged his daughter and said, "You're as smart as your mother. You will become just like her when you grow up." Sanya frowned and said, "I don't want to become like mother and do cooking, cleaning and raising kids. I want to become a businesswoman." Meera heard her daughter from the kitchen and the glass in her hand slipped and broke. She felt miserable and thought, all I have done in my life is cook, clean and raise kids. I'm going to do nothing from now. And from that day, Meera stopped doing all housework. One day, Ravi came back home and found the home really messy and shouted, "Meera, what have you done to our home?" Meera said, "Nothing I do is important. Then why should I do it?" "Ravi, have you lost your mind?" "I have not lost my mind. I have regained it back. Nothing I do at home is appreciated. Then why should I bother? And why should I be the only one doing it? Shouldn't you be helping me out with this?" Ravi said, "I'm doing an important job of making a business. This is your job." Making a business at the cost of breaking a home? Even I want to get back to work, but with all these responsibilities, I can never do that. Making a home is a woman's job. Meera was shattered, for she had thought Ravi would understand, as they had studied in the same management college. Meera had a very difficult pregnancy and had to quit her job to look after the family. She had always wanted to make a home, but Ravi was equally responsible, and she had to get back to work. But with Ravi's attitude, she felt like a mere servant with no respect. Frustrated, she looked up and said, "Why doesn't it count, Lord? Why doesn't it count?" To salvage her pride and to make them realize the importance of a home, Meera decided to move to her parents' place. Raj and Savita Kaushal were welcoming, but they were concerned for their daughter. After a few days, Sanya and Meera started missing Ravi, and even Ravi hated coming back to an empty home. Savita Kaushal asked Ravi to come home and meet them. The day Ravi was to come, Meera wore his favorite green sari and prepared his favorite dishes like gulab jamun and kachori. She was nervous and kept twisting the pallu of her sari, and as she entered the room, she saw Ravi, and Ravi looked at her and looked away. She thought, he no longer loves me. Meera loved Ravi, but her respect was also important. Savita to Ravi, "Is building a home important to you?" Ravi, "Yes, but it's a job of a woman." "Do you want your daughter to have a career?" "Yes." "Do you want her to have a family?" "Yes." "Then how will she manage both career and a family if her husband did not help her?" Ravi felt as if somebody has punched him in his stomach. He thought to think that his little daughter would be treated the same as he was treating Meera made his fist clench, his temple throb, and his blood boil. Suddenly, as if he saw light and understood what Meera wanted, and went to her and took her hand in his palm and said, "I'm sorry, Meera. I respect you for what you do at home. From now on, I would help you as much as possible so that you can get back to work." Meera hugged him and started crying. Looking at this, Sanya rushed to her mother and hugged her and looked up and said, "I want to be just like you, mother, when I grow up. I want to be just like you when I grow up." Thank you.